running a minute or two early just to make sure things are working, but we'll give it a few minutes so you can get through the commercial that's playing currently, at least for me. A Jumanji commercial and whatnot before we actually really start the gameplay. So, hope you're all having a good day. And I hope people decide to show up as well. All right there. Okay, well, we have the First World War. It is January 30th. The winter is going to be over, hopefully relatively soon, but it is still snowy and causing problems for offensive operations, at least. So let's continue this here. We're gonna start down at least, well, the least important of the action right now. I will leave him there. These guys will move south. Yeah, I think I like that. The Turks will likely be in very, very soon into the war. Okay, now here, just because we're going to be going through the zone of control, and I'm not sure how well submarines are going to go through there unless I sneak them through, so we're just going to sneak them through to here so that they won't take damage getting out of that. Now, when we last left it, we're still dealing with the mess that started the war. Serbia. Okay, one more. Okay, good. That was a 2 and didn't do us any damage. Very good. Don't know if I should just be more aggressive down here or not. That doesn't look overly profitable, and they're not dug in, so let's dig them in. Or do we reinforce them? Boy, that's a tough thing. Hello, Unknown. Hello, Jaculius. Hello, Grey Knight. Hello, Lancer. No. Go away. So, how you guys doing? Now, just what we needed. Sorry about all that. Hello, Apollo. Okay, moving them down here, and we need to dig these in here because we're also worried that we're going to be getting the I think that's a good direction, maybe not the best. War with our southern neighbor here, the Italians. Battle in the Balkans, yes. Oh, devout. Okay, so any of this profitable in the winter? Attacking, that is. Probably not. So, let's see about removing. Okay, right here. That could definitely use an entrenchment. Okay, nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. Let's look over here in the west. Yes, the war is going actually really well. Yeah, this is, again, okay, since we now have a fair number of people here, we are using Iron X's the Blue Max graphical mod. We are using the quote-unquote hybrid counters. As you can see, when we're fully zoomed in, we still have the NATO-style counters telling us the unit type and size so that we don't get too confused over. Let's come over here to the east because we know we have the detachment here with a single X or dot above it. It's a little more of a dot than an X. And where we have 3 for the full core. So we have that as an option for us old folk like me that like those. Plus we have a picture. Now this picture will change. This is the early war, the 1914, 1915 style infantryman. You will later get a stall helm if you upgrade the infantry, and then I think the later one is a camouflage stall helm depiction. So gamer is awfully quiet. Yeah, I can up the sound a bit. Unfortunately, where I live, I don't have control of things outside of my apartment, and they have one of those machines that eats tree branches going right now, and so I don't want to have that overpowering things, Lancer. Hey, Rick. One of your fellow tree enthusiasts is messing with my stream. Yes, Chipper, that's right, that's what I was looking for. Yes, and Rick is also a bit of a YouTuber and likes to play this game. So I'm sorry about the noise, nothing I can do about it. And if I go get my pew pew and do something about it, it'd probably not end well. So we'll just hope it isn't too bad. I will be moving hopefully sooner rather than later, and I'm building a studio, and that will get rid of at least most all of that. Yes. No, the mic isn't broken. I can bring it back up even a bit more. Just worried about outside external environmental noises here. So hopefully that's a little better. All right, okay. Now we have Kutno here that we want to have in German hands. So we're going to hit it with the core there, and then we're going to swap these 2 cores out. And then we're going to hit here. That was just an ouchie for us. Again, these winter attacks are not necessarily profitable, but we need to get these things ground down. Up here, of course, we just need to spend, and reinforce as best we can. So, okay, any of these look profitable? Not really. The weakest units. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, you know, before I spend everything on, we have to keep the Western Front in primary mind. Now we've reconned, bombed, sort of the reconnaissance bomber. Here, basically, does no real damage, but it does affect how effective the artillery. 50% more effective artillery, supposedly. Okay, so we're going to hit him here. Hey, thanks for following. Do appreciate that. Alright, okay, so keep hitting that. Oh, yeah, I think we hit them there with a weak core. Oh, they retreated back out. Okay, good. Yeah, let's do that. And now we will swap these out. They've, of course, attacked, so they can't do anything. Let's save that core. That was very good. And we saved this core, which was very good. So we're going to spend the big-time MPPs. Yeah, okay. Looks different from all the YouTube videos. Because, again, we're using Blue Max is... or, no. Iron X's Blue Max graphical mod. He was I hope I'm getting all this right, in the beta when he was developing this in consultation with the devs. So this is sort of an approved mod, if you will. Yeah, we'll hit that. And we'll get these guys down here and reinforce them just to make sure that they don't take reams. Good, good, good. Ouch. This may not be a good idea, but we're trying it anyways. Winter offensive, that is. Okay, good. Well, that was good. Don't think we're going to actually take the unit down, but we've severely weakened it. You can hear the sound effects of the game, but not from game or anybody else. Okay, well, I can bring the volume back up still a bit more there. Is that better? I can hear gamer, but the game might be slightly louder. Oh, hey, hello, Ari. Good to have you here. Okay, well, I can also bring that up a bit too. Best settings, sound. Okay. A little better. Okay, very good. Well, I'll try to speak up a bit as well here. Okay, so we've now pushed pretty well on the west. We have 157 points left. Most of the frontline units that we can. We've reinforced. A few are sort of weak, but I'm hoping that survives. I don't think they'll push too deep. If it doesn't, I'm a little worried. I have made some foolish mistakes with this game, so we're gonna hope I don't make too many. Very good, Grey Knight. I do want to have good audio. Okay, so let's see here. We are going to up this. We're going to be spending most all of our MPP just on reinforcements. Or at least the German MPP. Yeah. Bring you up. I'm going to bring you up to there. I'm going to bring you to here. Thank you very much. You are much more aggressive than I am in this game. I'm always looking for opportunities to attack. Yeah, Well, I think stupid attacks is par for the course. We want to get you up near the front for the First World War. But I totally understand. I am very, very cautious on my attacks. I try to make them pay as much, profitable attacks as much as possible. And again, if you notice here, because he ran away from the last attack, he's still in silent mode. So we're going to turn him to hunter mode, so that will get us much greater range. And we bounce into somebody. A DD of all things. Good job, that. Paris is yours for the taking. Well, I hope, Arno. I hope. Paris is down here, but now I'm very much going to avoid pushing towards Paris, actually. I am going to continue to push the right. I am following the Schlieffen plan. I'm not going to let the bright lights of Paris lure me into this open central thing here and get smashed from all sides. Yeah. Verdun was a bad show, in my opinion. Okay, so they don't have any more action points and they're sort of stuck there. Again, we're going to go to hunt mode. Yeah. The Canadians did actually rather well at figuring out tactics to work out. Okay, so we think there's something there, but I don't think so because I did actually test play. So let's see if we come up to here. I'm going to put another sea mine right here, and then we're going to come back to the coast. And now we're going to get the subs. We are trying very much to have a submarine offensive. Anyone die? Wasn't just saying if it was I was the commander of a unit in the war, I would not want to get all my men. Absolutely. One of sort of the now that I start to say it, Rick Schroeder's movie about The Lost Battalion that's the name of the movie. That is a very good example of a field commander working very hard to keep his men alive when the generals are being, shall we say, untruthful to him about what's going on. Your most generous statement would be as they just were mistaken, but that I don't accept. Okay, yeah. I want to get Tarnople back. That is a fairly big priority for me. I don't know yet really the conditions that might keep Romania out of the war. I think it can be done, but I don't know if we can achieve them here. Honestly, mentioning it made me remember the right decision isn't the most popular one. The right decision, the one will let your men get killed. Semi-quote from Eleanor's flashback about officer training. Yeah, an officer's job is to achieve his goals while killing the fewest of his men possible. That is how I read the situation there as an officer's job. He's gonna kill some of his men. That is just, for me, a given. All right. Alright, that's pretty good. Now we've just, well... pushing that down. They've attacked. Just looking for... because the weather will break, and the stronger we are to push. We got to take Brest-Litovsk. We got to take Grodno. We've taken back Memel. Oh, we can entrench here. So let's do that. Okay. That's good. And I think we can entrench here as well. There we go. So those are all entrenched along that line there to push back. Is it worth to try Persia, to join Persia in the war? I'm not sure. I don't think... yeah, Ari's right. It does... they didn't like... Persia and the Ottoman Empire were at conflicts over where the border was going to be and whatnot. I don't know how much you would get into the war. See, I don't even know if how much having Turkey in the war is going to help Germany. Actually help Germany versus cost Germany MPP equipping them. Sure, it may divert forces down here. Sure, it might divert some forces down here, and maybe, just maybe, you can effectively mess with things here for the Russians. I keep wanting to say the Soviets play too much World War II. And yeah, the Ottomans are near useless. Okay, so quite honestly, with the Ottomans, I do want to push a little bit in the Caucasus if I can, just to tie up Russian troops, and then secure down to Basra, down here, you know, Kuwait, Basra, and then just hold. If for some reason, yeah, I see an opening to push into Egypt, you know, across the Suez, fine, but otherwise, I'm just going to try to hold with them. That's just going to be my plan. And hope Lawrence and his Desert Raiders don't do too much damage to me. I'm just seeing if there's somebody. Yeah, okay. We can just give a little bit of a bonus to. Yes, okay, very good. So we've spent all of our MPP. Once, well... we are doing research for Germany, artillery weapons, airship development, armored warfare, and industrial technology. Austria-Hungary, industrial technology, artillery weapons, I think those are important. And they're just trying to get command going. Okay, so we're going to close that off. Okay, so I think we've done... well, let's come over here. Marines... 150. Yeah, let's purchase these guys for the Austrians. We are going to be facing situations down here very soon. So, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I'm always afraid that I forgot something. Okay, Ottoman Empire prepares for war. Very good. Canadian Expeditionary Force completes its training. Workers strike on the Clyde over conditions. God, I'm sure 19th century working conditions and the steel ship type industry was god-awful. Dozens are killed when Indian soldiers mutiny in Singapore. That was stupid of them. Pro-German Boer revolt in South Africa is crushed. Especially when you're talking about soldiers overseas in some place like Singapore to mutiny. International Anarchist Manifesto Against the War is published in England. Scientists' progress in artillery weapons development. Ottoman Empire develops command and control level 1, which will help. Don't know if we will get enough. You need to get a corps to Italy ASAP. Yeah, we're going to see what we can do. This is going to be a bit of an ouchie, I think. Unless you can... oh, good, you dived. And that may save them. And we got to remember to bring all of these guys north, 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 not try to bring them west into whatever is going to be sitting out here. Oh, well, Gallipoli was a good idea to move in, but they telegraphed the move too early, and then, you know, with the first raid up the Bosphorus, and then they, you know, landed ashore and didn't rush. So it really gave the Turks, and to a lesser extent the Germans, the time to react to it. So it was a good idea, but execution was god-awful. I'll give you it. It was god-awful. Good. See, that's just what we want to have happen here is... This was the one I was worried about because they were already weakened. They were entrenched. Just hang on, just hang on. It's winter. I don't know what the die roll is like for dive to avoid versus not. So I'm sure it's some sort of die roll, as it were. Okay, these guys are, if it's good weather, we're probably bringing them down, but seeing as we're snowing, actual snowing, I don't know that it will next turn. Oh, they're getting artillery. Yes, it looks like they will survive very good. So their job will just be to get reinforced. Ottoman army mobilizes for war. Okay. Get some horsies. Another corps, another corps, another corps. Okay, Ottoman forces mobilized throughout the Middle East. Ottoman Empire joins the Central Powers, yes. I might like them to have waited a turn, but Indian troops seize Basra. Now we could let Giant Locust Swarm wreaks havoc in and around Jerusalem. Indian forces suffer casualties, okay. Typhus epidemic breaks out among Turkish forces in the Caucasus. Which, yes, will be a problem. Okay, yes, they're blocking forces up there. Russia can no longer trade through the Dardanelles. Sheikh ul Islam proclaims jihad against the Entente. Ottoman Finance Minister Mehmet Kaveti Bey resigns in protest against the war. A smart man. At least he was smart about war. They shouldn't have joined. The Khedive Abbas II of Egypt promises to help drive the British from Egypt. Another stupid move, even if you want that to happen. The British depose the Khedive and appoint Hassan Kamal Sultan of Egypt. George V announces the British will protect Muslim privilege or pilgrimage routes. Now that's a very interesting thing when he declares that, if you sort of understand at least some of it. And I don't necessarily saying that I'm an expert on what he's saying. Okay, the fall of Basra, painful loss. We should consider taking action here. Suleiman Askari Bey, head of our special organization, something or other, I'm not even going to try, asked permission to form a unit of volunteers in Mesopotamia to strike back at the British. Additionally, German officer Captain Fritz Klein is volunteering to lead a mission to sabotage production in the Abadan oil refinery, forming Askari volunteer group. And Klein, okay, yes, we'll pay the 55. So we get a volunteer group down here, which is as much useful for its location, starting out as anything else. Thousands of Georgian Muslims crossed the border from Russian territory, officer their services. Yeah, another 50 MPP. So that gets our there. Okay, reserve corps here. Oh. Now remember, we moved our reserve corps from Berlin to plug one of these gaps down here. I'm going to put him back in there, or this use him to put them back. Though how much I want him on the front. We have one artillery unit down here, which is helpful, but I think we're going to add the second one here to push there. Austro-Hungarian submarines. Okay, now this for me is a controversial decision. I so want to get Tarnopol back. We're still holding the oil fields. We've cut the rail link in the south, but I just think this might be useful coming down here. Now, as Rick said, we do want to get a corps to face the Italians, but we're going to put these guys at least here for now to make sure they don't somehow come across the mountains and get the national objective. So I want to hold that there. So those are my decisions. Was a caliphate in name only, he was symbolic. I mean, you can argue the same thing for the Kaiser, absolute monarchies. Time to shelve or done. Secular state, obviously Turkey never made it matter the religious difference as far as World War I concerns. You killed millions plus Christian Armenians. They did, and they still deny it. Yes, we won't get too much into that, please, and I totally agree with you, but just maybe not the best place for that. Okay, we're going to use the 5 strength detachments to help secure the coastal ports along here. But we're going to move these guys forward here, and yep, there's British there, and okay, they can't quite get to there. Don't know if because it's a sandstorm going on or something, it looks like, maybe, I don't know. We see the sand blowing out there that's limiting movement. Oh, well, we can move to there. Okay, well, that cuts off Nick Hill. Okay, now, oh, this is tough. I'm going to move these guys south just because I think the mobility will be a little more useful down south. We're facing a bad time of the year for this. Oh. This is only can go if only we're really lucky will this go well. Okay, let's swap this out for the detachment. Okay. No more movement, and damn it, nope, we didn't take cars the first time. And we've left this open, I know. But hopefully the bad weather will help us out. And the Russians won't want to do it. This is a bad time. If you can take cars, which is possible, though tricky, the first turn and secure it, you do yourself a very big favor, if you can. Now, the British moved up to basically Baghdad, is my recollection of things, and it was a disastrous situation for them. They lost so much in sickness and disease. It was bloody terrible. But we're going to decide not to let them do that, hopefully, and move to some of these places and better hold off, but the wetness is not, time of year is not doing this. Nations do really stupid things during wars. Okay. Okay, now they're bringing in, well, another corps and a lot of detachments. This is going to be, this is tough. Next turn we'll have that available to us. Now this is gonna be expensive. Okay, well, we got that at least. I'm hearing the get that Ottoman Empire restoration, no sick man. Well, I don't know if we're hopefully not going to get it to a situation that needs restoration. Okay, let's see. These guys are... We will recon bomb this, as it were. I think the conditions just aren't yet ready enough for us to take that. Okay, well, that's not looking very healthy either. Okay. Some of these are almost no-brainers here. Some are a bit more tricky. Okay. I'm saying that too much, aren't I? Oh, the word okay. But I am thinking, do I attack? Okay, we attack here. That's going to be a given. Okay, that got us there. Okay, well, we just bounced into an army HQ and we hit it fairly hard, which weakens it, and which weakens its ability to support. Now, Grodno is our objective. Do we... I think we can take this. Oh, that looks good. Let's swap these out. Let's move Rommel and his Bavarian Mountain Corps to there. Now, oh damn. Damn, oh 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 damn. that work? No. Oh, to get that close! To get that close! We just don't have the action points to get in and occupy it. Probably should have kept the horses to go in and occupy that. That would have been a better move than moving them to here. Would have been a better move. Oh man, I blew that, didn't I? They retreated. I didn't want them to do that. They shattered. That's good. Well. Conditions just aren't so great here. We'll move up and entrench and entrench. They can come back down here. And what's Rick saying? If you attack the core to the direct north of Grodno and take it down, you can move in and occupy the town. Maybe. I don't know, because I may have made some other bad choices here. We'll swap these guys out. No, it was a good idea, and that was a fine swap out to hit them hard, but just don't have a force that I can get there. So yeah, it's as much about no more action points for these units as anything else. Yep, okay. Let's move away from that disappointing thing. They survived. Yay! And they're now healthy. Okay, we're going to go back to the meat grind here of this front. Boom. Boom. Swap these out here. And that didn't do it. That should do it. There we go. Now I'm not really looking at attacking any further, and I'm almost thinking I should. Yeah, I'm actually going to retreat this guy. So they come back into here and reoccupy it, and I can kill whatever comes into there. Now, as Arno was saying about pushing in here, I could, but no, we're not doing that. But we are going to see about this. Okay, hit here. Boom. Yep, knew that was going to be painful. Okay, and these guys are going to swap out. They're going to... These guys are going to hit just a little too far back. Let's see, if we were to swap them, can they then fire? No. we move them up, they'll be hopefully able to entrench. Yes, okay. And we will rotate that. Now we are much closer. No, they can't, but they can be fully, hopefully fully, yes, repaired. No, that's for next turn. As would have followed, implemented, there would have been no need for the Romans to split the empire, and they would have returned. Okay, how did we get onto the Roman Empire? Was the best Caesar the Romans had? Well, he was the first Caesar the Romans had. Julius was not, well, he was the first emperor, I should say. That would be the more correct statement. Obviously, we're going to leave these guys as avoid other avoid surface ships mode. Okay, that tells us there's a clear path through to here, over to there, hopefully. Okay, we have these guys here. Now, we're gonna risk coming through the blockade area. There we go, good. No, we don't want to go too far out to sea, into the North Sea, because they're sitting on some of these Red Cross or things. All right. Harry said something. Okay. Well, Harry, be careful what you say. Might get everyone all off track into the wrong period. Okay. I want to move some of these heavier vessels up, heavy vessels in better condition up. Move into the Kiel Canal. Hopefully that'll keep them relatively safe. Okay, well, we now have a bit of a screen of mine. So do they. That's the North Sea is heavily mined now, but we have a path out. We've got, let me zoom out here a bit. What? 6, 7 submarine units out, and we're gonna see about hitting all in here. I don't know how well that will work. You still see this is boggy, rainy, wet type weather. We're just going to keep pushing around the flank there. I'm looking for units I can reinforce well. Not so much that. I am not happy with my decisions this turn, but they are mine, for better or for worse. I know I just left that unoccupied, but now can any of these guys get there? No. Well, they'll be able to come back into Tarnople as well. But I don't think they'll be able to get to Kolomia through these two zones here, but we will see. Hopefully that wasn't a huge mistake. Yeah. Now, for production, well, let's look at the Turk. Did we look at the Turks? Yes, we did. Okay. Okay, back to looking at... oh, well, we can also... let's... Alright. We don't have... They killed off all of our destroyers, which are the things that we can do mines with. Oh, well, oh no, they can't do mines. Okay. We're going to let that be. Let's see what we want to purchase. For Germany, another corps. See what's in production. Okay. Yeah, I think we want another corps for Germany. Ersatz. Let's get a mountain corps for Austria. And okay, well, you change it to where Germany can, and the Red Baron out there complaining. Well, we do have on the fighter front purchase for Germany production. We do have Fokker fighters coming, and some naval bombers as well as Zeppelins. So hopefully that will do us relatively well for them, and some Fokkers late in the year coming up for Austria, and none for Ottomans, which I'm not surprised. Okay, yeah, I think we're just going to save the rest of the MPP. We've done the naval maneuvers I want to do. Those are the things I often forget. They've moved. This is just a god-awful time to start a war. Oh man, that was close. But we couldn't have moved in and taken it even if we had won. Come on, couldn't you have got your timing better? Let's see how this goes. Germany celebrates Ottoman entrance into the war. Austria-Hungary welcomes the Ottomans in. Ottoman morale falls due to the loss of Basra. Okay, High Seas Fleet. To increase the strength of the Mediterranean, we could send a U-boat section via barge and rail to Pola. 50 MPPs. Yeah, why not? We've got a lot of units going out through to the North Sea. Okay, yes. Grand Vizier said Halim Pasha, I think it's said is his name. And not that he was saying something. Locust plague has drastically reduced food population in and around Jerusalem. If we do not act, then there will be widespread hunger this winter, and our Entente status will suffer, as we will be seen to be weak if we do nothing. Providing emergency food supplies to enable the population to get through the war will cost us 30 MPP, saying yes. I suspect this is not what they did, but I want to do it because I don't want a lot of support again for T.E. Lawrence and his band of desert dwellers. So we will go yes with that. But I don't know whether they did or not. If you have redeemed an item in our system, we will send you the code the day after the stream. Okay, well, I think Stream Elements is an automated thing there, Rick, so I don't know if it will reply to you. Okay, an outbreak of typhus is affecting combat effectiveness of our forces. All right, providing medical care at 20. Yeah, we're going to do that as well. We want our people healthy. Ottoman soldiers suffer as authorities attempt to bring the condition under. Yeah, we don't want to keep having this happen every turn. Norway complains at the Entente attacks on their merchantmen. The Entente naval blockade, import, yeah. Scientists progress in industrial technology for Germany. Very nice. And we're collecting and spending our MPP. The Flying Circus, yes. General Hamilton is appointed to command the Mediterranean Expeditionary Force. Looks like they're actually pulling out of Tornopol. What? Well, maybe there's just the commands. Okay, they're moving him down in there, but one guy I can take. Not absolutely sure this turn, but... Well, at least they didn't move deep into our territory there. Maybe zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see better. Okay, they're coming here. They fully reinforced down at Cars instead of just being forest strength, so I think that's dooming our attacks down there for the time being at least. I so wanted Cars. And they found our subs. And we hit them. Well, that was good. Now if they don't overrun us with a huge amount of destroyers, that'll be good. A seaplane carrier, basically. Okay, so they're going to try to pummel him. And they're going to try to pummel him. But we've got, okay, defensive artillery, that's good. Research logistics as the Ottoman. Good advice. Let's see if we can get these cores down south a little sooner. Oh, they bring their horses to play around with our horses. And they counterattack there. Yeah. Just survive. Okay, good. They're locked down. I don't know how well we can do a naval invasion there. I just quite honestly don't know. I've not tried it or anything as the Ottomans. They did move into our trap here. Oh, they moved out of our trap. I think maybe we pushed a little too hard in winter. Because I'm looking, I've got to reinforce a lot of those forces there and not... Yes, okay, they occupy Lemnos. Good for you. Norway complains. Yes, Norway's complaining. What is Norway going to do about it? Join the Central Powers. Venezuelan soldier of fortune Rafael de Nogales Mendez joins the Ottoman army. Okay, Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin stars in The Tramp. Very good movie. George von Trapp begins his career as an Austro-Hungarian U-boat ace. Pancho Villa is defeated at the Battle of Celaya in Mexico. Basically, I think it was Lieutenant George Patton was involved in one of the few actual casualty firefights down in that campaign. Okay, Germany destroyer. Very good. Can I put him down here? Can I put him down? No, I need one down there. Okay, well. And real fighters, not fighter, bomber, wannabe things. We'll put them there. Austro-Hungarian Mountain Corps. We're going to put them right here. Ottoman Mountain Corps. Well, they're going to be useful over here, I would suspect. Oh, can we get to res time? I don't know. Well, we're going to save this just in case I hit a bad key or something and feel I need to replay something. Okay, well. This is going really badly. Really badly. Corps furthest down. You can come and protect Haifa from a naval invasion. Yeah, fall back, fall back, fall back. Keep from being overrun. See if we can get Gaza. Okay, well, the dismal Ottoman situation here. Now, too far away, but we can still use our recon bombers. Okay. Okay, we're gonna swap these guys here. And then hope. These guys haven't moved. They can't even get there. These guys can. Okay, good. You're there. I know you're just a horsey corps, but you're there. Stay there. Don't die. Don't lose that. Hold that. Well, we got Tarnopol back. Little bit of good news. Let's make sure we entrench here. Yeah. I guess that's a good. Now, Grodno this time. This time for Grodno. Okay. still too far away, so they need to move up for attacks next turn. And swap them out. And yes, I think I know what I'm doing here. If I can move him up into there, and hopefully he will stay alive. These guys are going to come back to here. There we go, we have it. And Haifa the Brits will do a naval invasion. Yeah, yeah, we got one in Haifa here. We've got a 5-strong detachment. So yeah, thanks for the advice. Okay, now got Grodno. We've retreated back from here. They've moved in a lot of forces. Still haven't pocketed all of these. Swap these out so we can hit them with that. We just have to resign, or I have to resign myself to be moving slow. Then I think we can shift yeah, swap these now that we got that. Zone of control. Okay. Well, that would be nice. Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, we've got Grodno. They'll be able to rail transport forces up here, but I don't think they'll be able to attack in any strength. These guys might be able to get across that river, but that's about it. Now here we can, right, oh, all the way to 10, very good. Sorry for the noise. This is just not my day. Normally Thursdays are very good here. This may be coming the time that, well, let's just make sure. Yeah, we need to entrench these guys, I think, in a proper direction of entrenchment. Or entrenching at all. Now here we will reinforce max. Only playing Leapfrog is the only song I can hear now. Okay, Horsey Division. Our Corps, Horsey Corps, bye-bye. Okay, not yet bye-bye, but we're going to focus on here a little bit. There we go. There we go. Bye-bye, Horsey Corps. Again, those of you who haven't watched the previous episodes, we are... my strategy is to pursue the Schlieffen plan, which is not to push to Paris. Obviously, we're getting close there, but to push here. I want to take Le Havre and Rouen here and push around this flank, all the while whacking units around here, but not advancing. Not advancing. Killing units so that they have the choice of putting more units over here. Now, I know they're getting like the Anzacs, the Indian troops, they're getting reinforcements from other places, most assuredly. But we are whacking units here at hopefully much greater cost to them than us, all the while pushing on this flank. Once we get around here, then Paris becomes sort of the central point, and then we'll hit it from, say, 3 sides all at once and take it out. That is just so you understand my goals with all of this. So... But for this to really be successful is not to just have exchanges like this and wound these corps. It is to kill them completely and totally. Like we just did. So that's 3 corps down. Oh, well, I should be using the artillery here. Just to make it easier on myself. There we go. So that's 4 corps down that we have done. Hello, Vavel. Yes, it is War in the West. I've only played War in the East. And I find it very, very, we'll move you up. Very interesting, but you are right. And Pinot is here as well. Good to have you here. Okay, let's continue sneaking our submarines out. Ouch. Okay, well, let's run out into the ocean and hopefully not bump into anybody. There we go. Okay. Switch modes to hunting to get a little better range. Oh. Now that we can see a clear path to getting out, we will use it. Don't I have another sub here? I guess not. Okay. Now we do have these guys here. We're going to go silent mode and just head out to here. Not look to get anybody. I'm hoping to just flood the zone and overwhelm it all at once. Yeah, those are very good games. Wavel. They are coming out with a new Soviet DLC, the second one in the series of 3. Oh, and also I want to announce next Thursday they're having a Jingle Bell Marathon. Slytherin is on Twitch. I will be just one of the many streamers for it. I'll be streaming a little earlier than normal in the day. But so you may want to check that out. There'll be, I gather, a bunch of us playing a bunch of different games. So you might want to check that out. And they also say there's going to be a bunch of giveaways. I have no idea what the giveaways are. Okay, yeah, I know I'm jumping around somewhat unsystematically with all of this. Oh. I want to put this whole damned Serbian thing done. Done. Killing that HQ unit, I guess, is a good option. Now here. At least we have Tarnopol. So we've retaken all of the lost, hopefully we can hold it, all of the lost Austrian territory. Hopefully that increases our national morale. No, they can't. Let's... move them up there, that's good. Well, let's swap these out. These, yeah, these guys can still reinforce. That way we'll have some defensive artillery here if we get a counterattack. Any particularly weak units we can... Obviously that one's operated. Attacked. That was successful. Yes, you earn more points the more you watch, Rick. There is a gambling routine. From what I see, it doesn't necessarily work out well for everybody. Let's come here. I want you to do silent mode. Come down here. Okay, any of these guys do mine laying? I don't think so. think it's only destroyers or can light cruisers. Well, okay. Let's see if we can slip out. The answer would be not really. Okay, Rick, see you later. Very glad having you here. Okay, do we have... Yeah, we retreated back. We're moving up as best we can. Oh, we're moving, we're not... This is disastrous, this is disastrous, this is disastrous, and no, I'm not going to attack. Let's swap these out. Put a core there. Oh, fight the typhus plague. Okay. Yep, the German Grand High Seas Fleet is just hanging out in port, sort of historical. Well, logistics was suggested by Rick to help out in the mountains for the Turks. So let's see about that. Now for the Austrians, we have artillery weapons and industrial production. That's good. Trench warfare. Each level of trench warfare increases your maximum entrenchment by 1. Yeah. Let's do that. Come over here for the Germans. And do that. Oh yeah, no, morale. I come from the days when you used to play this out on, you know, on a map, on a table, moving the cardboard chips around. That's sort of why I like the counters well. And you could do some of the morale kind of stuff, but nothing like you can do with these games here. Much better. Tactical innovations doctrine category improves unit morale, all except partisans by 10%. That's 100 points. How do we want to do 100 points on that? Researching gas attack weapons increase the values of recon and ground attack bombers against targets. It also increases de-entrenchment by that per level. I think we'll do an infantry warfare for Germany as well, since we're starting. Okay. Close. So this is our turn. Oh, well, we also need to improve his thing. Our turn of research. Okay. Investment. Yes, the Italians want to get into the war because it looks so fun. Armenian uprising in Van. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And good. Yeah, that's what I expected. That's what I feared. Feared, expected. Really want to close this now to kill off as much of those units as possible, which will reduce our front line considerably, help the Austrians push into the Ukraine, send some German units down here, and then push towards Moscow north of the Pripyat marshes. Well, hello. Sink that battleship. And sink that battleship. Not quite sink them, but we certainly damaged them. Well, good thing we got that core up there. Now we just need to entrench them better, I think. Yes, defensive artillery, good, good. It's not terribly effective, but it is affecting them. Enough, I think, to keep these guys from really being harmed. Damn, I thought! How did they get 3 units there? Okay, we may need to follow them back. Ouch, 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 ouch. Well, I did lose a core, but they're falling into my trap again, it looks like. I need to push on the right. I need to push on the right, not just kill units on the right, push on the right. Yes, Italians won in the war. It looks so much fun. Ouch, they're hurting my thing. Entente. Blockade, blockade, yeah. Yes, okay, the reserve corps is killed. We mourn it. Okay, Austro-Hungarian Marines. I almost think we're okay up here. Okay, let's save this again, just in case I clicked the wrong thing or something. And so we will continue pushing here. Okay. Okay, I think I see how to do this, but we will start down here. to make sure we actually kill the core. Shattered. Good. Core dead. Now, that's going to do that. We're going to swap these out so that here, and I'll do this before we forget, reinforce that up to 10. And kill that. Okay, 2 cores down. Everybody's watching. 2 cores down. Don't know how fast they're growing, but we have 2 cores down. They didn't come up into this position here. Now, before, because I want to see what I can do up here. So, they can strike there. Okay. So the Anzacs are going to have to go. Okay, well, they had interceptors. Damn, these guys are probably too far away. Ouch. Okay. Oh, no, we don't want to be right next to the French Corps. Now. I'm not. Okay, bye-bye Anzacs. Hopefully that makes the Anzacs a little pissed off. Don't know that that did any good at all. Okay, what I'm hoping, yes, good. Like I said, we've got to push on the right. So now we're forward. They can only attack this when we have a 10 strength core. Here they are entrenched level 1. Trenches are facing the right way. They can only attack it from 2, not 3 hexes. So hopefully this won't get killed. So we're pushing there. That's good. That was my goal there. Okay, defensive artillery. Didn't know we were going to be facing that just yet, but good. That worked out okay-ish. More defensive artillery. Oh, damn, they retreated! Let's mess with the Marines for the least damage. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 core killed, push 2 hexes forward. And for World War I, people, that is yeah, 1 core down, 2 core down. That is good advancement. Okay, that is good advancement. Now here, before we forget, we're going to entrench. Yep. Face off against them nasty backstabbing Italians. No, I don't mean that about all Italians. I mean that about the government that did that. And then join the other side. Now, do we start to hammer here? Do we wait for our artillery to fire? No, I don't think we do. I think we need to take the punishment. Oh, God. We gotta get Nish someday, or this is just a failed exercise. Keep killing the HQ. Reinforce that up. Okay, now we've held Tarnople. Yay! 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 There is good news on the front here. Okay, so we have Tarnople. We are now entrenched in Tarnople. We have Grodno, which is also a good thing. We are exhausted there. No, we're not going to just plunge our cavalry deep into the enemy. Enemy contact. Ouch, 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 ouch. That's a lot more ouchy than I wanted to feel. But that cuts the rail link. That cuts the rail link. They're cut here, they're cut here, and they're cut here. So this is all now, and they have local supply, secondary supply, but they are now cut off from major attacks. We're just threatening them from that side as well. Keeping a solid line there. Now here, we're going to hold. So we want to do that. I think they'll just stay right back where they are. Swap these out. A Russian mountain corps is gone. These are just detachments, so they're not that strong. Well, I think we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so we're pushing in hard there. Oh, just a second. Wait. Okay, the trenches are facing the right way. So we want to reinforce here. Right now, it's just, we're being passive aggressive here. Oh, you can start to come back, I guess. Okay, you know, let's fly these guys down here. It might be more useful backing up our limited artillery down here. Down to the front of Sorrows. Okay. And we're going to swap them out so that we can fully reinforce these guys as much as we can, at least. Can they swap out? Yes. No, they can't, but they can entrench, so they will. Let's shift to that. Come down here, make sure they don't invade Aqaba. Okay, these guys get to come down to here. Horses, which I think would have been useless in the mountains, but I don't know. Okay, now swap out and entrench. There. These guys will entrench here. They'll threaten from here. They can't retreat. They can't retreat. Okay, best hope, I guess, is to entrench. And this is going to be their best hope, to entrench there. Oh. Do you feel my pain? Certainly, should be easy with your cav units. Yeah, I think Poland is, in my opinion, is effectively encircled right now. They're not going to march out across these swamps. Let's look at supply here. This is current. This is what would happen, as you can sort of see, and this will happen to even the Soviet troops. I keep saying Soviet. The Russian troops. Play too much World War II. No, I don't play too much of it. It just affects what I call the Russians. So they're getting nothing through here. So we can see by taking these rails down, we can remove the men here. We can see their secondary supply here and their secondary supply here. So, and up here. So we have Warsaw, Novogeorgievsk, and Ivangorod are all secondary supply sources, so they will be able to do some level of supply. So this isn't a case of they're just going to die, and wither away entirely. So we have to fight them. But they won't be able to effectively reinforce now because they don't have good supply links. So their supply levels will be low. So we're just going to do our best to try to hold the line at Brest-Litovsk, maybe cut Brest-Litovsk off. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then just keep reducing this down in here. So don't worry about the Ottoman front so much. This happened historically as well. The Russians will push starting out. Yeah, I know, but in my East Front first campaign, the Turks came in at a good time and I took Kars and I was able to hold Riez and Kars and it was all nice. And yeah, it was nice. Oh, this is just painful. Painful, painful, Airy. Okay. Let's look and see about spending MPP on units. Okay, that looks like about all we really can do there. Here, just disaster. Huh. Oh, well, we have this little front happening here. Okay, a little more ouchy than I wanted. Okay. Well. Maybe. If I get close enough, there will be a little surprise unit happening. But you just mentioned something interesting. Hello, guys. You're going to come to the port. And we'll see about going on a boat ride next turn. Okay, now. You're there. Well. Okay, enemy contact with the DD of all things. Run away. And contact with the CA. Well. Okay, we gotta go around there, enforcing the blockade heavier and heavier. Yes, up here, we're actually gonna see about striking. And we're gonna go over here. You know, actually, I thought about trying to kill off those two things completely, but I thought instead, maybe the AI will send them back to port and repair them up fully and spend a lot of MPP on it. And that would be better than just killing them off and not doing that. I don't know. We will see which is... I don't know if we will see, but I don't know for sure which is better. Okay, those... well, they already attacked, that's right. Okay, well, our spring offensive is doing okay. Now, last turn we built more. Or we researched more things. I should remember what's going on, shouldn't I? Anti-air fighters. And the Turks. Well, hello, Robert Siggy. Brought command modern operation and tactical. Yeah, Strategic Command's a very good game. I like it personally. I've played Command Modern Operations. Well, no, let me restate that. I've gone through some of their tutorials, which is sort of playing the game. It's really nice, but it takes a lot of effort. So I haven't played TAC View Advanced, but the other good game, though it's not probably on any of the bundles, is War Plan as well, if you sort of like Strategic Command. Yeah, I think we're ready. I'm deciding to use my Navy. But that wasn't terribly effective. Alright, well, not terribly effective. Hopefully not very costly, but Nova under siege, garrison morale is reduced. Very good. Italian nationalists call for entry. Yes, we know you're coming. U-boats deployed down here. Nice. Should have put them up in the port, but okay. Yep. Blockading. Scientists report progress on artillery weapons to 100%. Well, why didn't you just give it? Okay, Austria develops that. Okay. I see artillery weapons, trench warfare, tanks, and armored warfare to be the keys, but I may be to this, but I may be wrong about some of that. Because in all honesty, I haven't played to the end of the game, so I don't know how some of this affects things. Late in the war, how effective armor is and such. Yes, just don't kill any of these units that have progressed up. We'll be fine. Are they going to abandon Verdun? Almost looked like it there for a moment. It almost looked like they were going to abandon Verdun. Maybe just leave one unit there and we cut it off. Which would be good for us. Oh, there's a Russian battleship. Pre-Dreadnought. I think. They have a light carrier. Oh, there they are moving up. Okay. The Marines attacked. Like I say, just don't kill it. Oh, that's... Oh, don't kill this one either. Oh, damn. Well, we cut the railway, but they push back. Okay, well, at least that's a corps now. No longer just a detachment. So that's an important thing. Oh, good, good. You're moving up into the trap again. Secret talks with Italian diplomats take place in London. Italy swings towards the Entente. Norway complains some more. Who cares? No, nothing you can do about it. Yes. 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 Well, that World War I became what it was a pointless exercise. Berman detachment destroyed. Germany Ersatz Corps. Okay, now where do we want to put this? On the Eastern Front is where I want to put it. Since they survived, I think we will put it on the Eastern Front, because I think I do want to push towards Riga. Here, mountain troops, because we now have to face them Italian types. Oh. Well. Yeah, let's put them there. Ottoman Asia Corps. Oh, did I forget to move these last time? Probably, damn. Okay, well, mentioning forgetting that, let's again save W. Okay, well, like I said, I think I forgot, so let's make sure I don't move that up. Let's reinforce this. They are entrenched. Let's entrench these guys. They're entrenched. Let's move these guys up and entrench. No, wrong way. That way. Okay, so they are now pushing on them. Moving our command up there. Here, we're going to, and yeah, that would be nice to attack that, but I think that's a trap. So we're going to entrench there. You hold Aqaba. You come down here. We're going to push on there. The horses get to ride, boldly ride down here. Good, their reconnaissance is helping out. Well, let's look at supplies. Okay, 5, 4. We come to here, we're at, well, 5 up there, 3 there. Where this unit where it is still cutting this railway, which is the effect that I want to have with it. Let's, before I even look, let's max that out. Oh, this is stupid. This is stupid. Like I said, this is stupid. Now, no, we want to do the invasion. $65. Okay, next turn. See if we can move them up there and to invade somewhere like around Riga with them. We somewhat learned our lesson, so we're going to come over to here. Like I say, somewhat learned our lesson. There we go. We're getting ready to... I want to try to do this all as a big rush. All sort of at once. Ouch. Oh no, that didn't ouch. That's good. We spotted it and we didn't ouch. But now they're retreated back. Oh well. Okay, here. Well, I guess we can start down here. Again, the attritional warfare. Swap them out for that. Okay, that looks like a little bit harder. Now we're going to swap these guys out. And don't think there's an entrenchment there. Let's, yeah. So we'll just dig ourselves some entrenchments to better hold. We're going to swap these guys out so that we can entrench that core and reinforce this core instead of just reinforcing or entrenching. Now, That's the best one. We have escorts there from the Falkers. They got interceptors, so we're playing escort interceptor combat here effectively. Hopefully. Yeah, -1. Okay, now. Good, that worked. That went well. Ouch. Okay, that went rather well. But I don't think I'm going to push there until I can push on the right. We're going to keep pushing these two on the right. Oh. Okay, good. I didn't want to leave that that 4 strength right on the front somewhere. Okay. Not so great, not so great. Yeah, the graphics style of it, I think, makes people think it's more simplistic than it is. There's a fair amount of depth to that game. I must say I like things like Strategic Command and War Plan a bit better, but it's not a bad game. Okay, defensive artillery, ouch. Now to keep from having too weak of a unit down there. Yes, I know we went. Oh, damn, that didn't kill him. That'll kill him. Okay, so 2 corps down, 3 corps down. So only 3 corps down this time on the Western Front. That definitely maxed out. And mentioning that, you can all check out my, because do I have experience with it? Because I have made videos on it. You can check out my Twitch channel, that is gamer_1745, and on there, just scroll down a bit, you will see a link to my YouTube channel, which I have very many historically based games videos on it. So things like Order of Battle, several series on that, Panzer Corps, another game I love, War in the East, I like it, it's just time consuming to play. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Time consuming, if it's fun, is very good. I just haven't had time to play it enough. With everything else I'm playing as well, it's more of a that than is it good or worth the time. Okay, alright. Okay, we have to put these units to bed if we're going to attack them. And not just do that. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. So we're going to reinforce. Reinforce. Yeah, reinforce. Expensive, 75, yes. Okay, as good as I was hoping. detachment, but still. Yeah, it didn't totally put it down. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Guess if World War I were easy, everyone would win it. Very good, horsies. You did good job. That was the one with the better supply. You entrench yourself. There we go. And we're going to swap these two out and hopefully kill that. Okay, a Russian horsey cord. Down, dead, done. Down, dead, done. Let's move you up. Oh, I'm afraid of the horses coming up into here and doing a direct attack on that. Okay, looks like we can get Radom. Where the not so famous pistol was made, but still a cool pistol. There we go. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Another cord down. And we're gonna wait till next turn to attack there. Max that out. Then we're gonna move that there, but these guys are better, yeah. Be able to move there to block anything coming out of that fortress. Now, we've got Tarnopol, which is great. Well, let's bombard that. Hit that. Ooh, that was pretty good. Hit that. Let's swap these out here. Oh, they've already attacked. Okay, or yeah, never mind. I messed that up a little bit. Let's swap these here and not kill it, but oh, push it back a bit. Okay, well, that is isolating Lutsk. You can come back and watch. There. Oh, what's unknown saying? It's never over until the fat lady sings. Yeah, that is probably true. Okay, they're now entrenched. They're entrenched. Well, let me look on the bright side. We're detaining at least 2 corps and 2 detachments down here. There's probably some more, including an HQ. Once we move down and organize up the horsey corps, we'll see about pushing on some of these detachments and take Basra. Hopefully these, yeah, have moved. Oh, are they going to invade there? Maybe. Better hold that. I hope they don't come around our flank there, though. You know, we're going to let them... They want to push into here. Since we've already lost Ryza, if they were to push into here, we can hit them with 2 units. They'll be further out of supply, deeper into our territory. In a way, it doesn't matter any more than if they held this or not. So that is a good thing. Yeah, Bulgaria could. The Balkan front, I think, is probably waiting for me to take Nish to get Bulgaria in, is my guess. But I don't know for certainty. Yeah, especially if we can hit them from this flank over here, from Sophia's flank there. Okay, let's look at purchasing units. Detachment 45, Horsey Corps 135. You know, I'm just wondering what's better to do, to reinforce or get a Horsey Corps. Cavalry, of course, I'm talking about. Because they're damn speedy, but they're not, as we can keep seeing here, when they get hit by a real corps, they are, you know, taking a lot of damage. Okay, 99. Now we're down to 99. So it's either detachment or air corps. I think we're just going to save that. The Austrians, what is a corps currently costing? 125 or 225, 225. Railgun, heavy bombers, maritime bombers. And the Ottomans, railguns. Well, railgun, they don't have much, at least currently, that's on rail lines that we'd readily use. I think I'm going to just, well, do we invest in research? Not armored warfare. I just don't see them. Trench warfare, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. They'll be better in trench. Might I suggest? Yeah, no. Not the Turks. I'm not gonna mess with them. And if you're thinking for... We do have some Germany, but yeah. Currently has, I think, just 1 railgun coming there. I should maybe buy another one, but I don't know. Well, I want to see how this goes. I want to see how all this goes. So let's, playing a little bit longer today than scheduled, but I hope you're all enjoying this. Yes, Italian nationals calling for entering the war. More units of Kitchener's new army deploy for service. Italy mobilizes for war. Andrea Doria Dreadnought enters Italian service. Italy joins the Entente. Italy declares war on the Central Powers. Entente, yeah, disrupts. Yeah, okay. Ships carrying arms to nationalists in India seized by U.S. customs officials. J.P. Morgan Jr. is shot and wounded after bomb explodes in the Capitol building, Washington, D.C. German agent Eric Mueller is arrested for the bombing and shooting. Italian fogmen strike at the Austro-Hungarian ports. Damn. I didn't know they did any of that in the First World War. I knew they did it in World War II. Mines hitting somebody up here, it looks like. Up in the... So they've retreated their HQs out of the area. They're moving into the trap. They're moving into that trap. Very good. Not that I would have minded pushing up, but by them moving the horses up there, it's doing as much to trap them as anything else. Here. I know buying time is important, but at some point we just have to. There was frogmen at least up to 1870, so it's possible. Interesting. Because now I don't 1870. I don't see them having self-contained oxygen in 1870. Did they really? I'm picturing guys with, you know, the metal helmet thing with somebody up on a ship pumping air down to them. At least that's what I'm picturing in 1870. So you need to obviously have something on the surface. Like, so the Italians, you know, sail a boat into the harbor. The Austro-Hungarians are going to notice it. So I don't know. At least that's what I'm picturing. Looks again like they are abandoning. Ouch, yeah, I sort of knew that maybe the detachment was a little weak up there, but... Okay, hang on guys, you're entrenched, and you're very weak, and they now can't attack you anymore. Very good, you hung on. You did your job, you hung on. Yeah, this core is probably doomed, but we're going to keep fighting it out. Well, they're pushing there. They fell back. Population of Austro-Hungary welcomes war with Italy. Central Powers disrupt branch Serbia convoys. Entente naval units blockade, yes. Yes. German forces surrender in Southwest Africa. Alright, okay. It has come to our attention that General Wally, Commander-in-Chief of the Swiss Armed Forces, is planning to ask the Swiss Federal Council to end the war on our side. Would you like to spend 75 MPP to employ agents to encourage support of General Wall's move to join the Central Powers? I'm going to go no, because I think the Swiss are going to turn that down, and I don't want to waste that. This may be a very stupid move on my part, but I'm going to go no. Okay. Chancellor Konrad von Holzendorf, our daring naval officers put forward a proposal to employ divers equipped with explosives to strike Italian warships and home ports. Well, they want to do that. It's a risky venture, but successful. Okay, recruiting, training, saboteur 50. Okay, well, we'll try. Oh, this is the Austro-Hungary. Yeah, they're not quite as good as Germany, but yeah, we'll try that out. Okay, we have the German Reserve Corps. Now, we've replaced our Reserve Corps there. Hear my exasperation. We're a little weak around here, so we're going to put you here. Maritime bombers, where could we possibly want to put you other than maybe up there? Now, I want to thank you all for joining us here. Again, I want to announce next Thursday they're doing a Jingle Bell streaming marathon. I will be one of the many, I guess, streamers on Thursday, a bit earlier than normal. I will be continuing this series, so if you want to come back and see more of this, to see, can we continue to push on the right? Can we continue to attrit units in the center and the left? Can we continue to push here? Can we take Nish? Can we save this core here from complete and total disaster? Can we invade Riga? Come in next week. And also, if you want to see, if you missed earlier, or you want to see my East Front, I am doing a second series of Strategic Command World War I. East Front concentration first, and not pushing against or hard against the West. You can check that out on my YouTube channel, and of course I have a Twitch channel that both gamer_1745, and on the Twitch channel you can see a link to my YouTube channel, and of course you can follow here if you haven't already. I figure most of you have. But I want to, again, thank you for showing up. We will be continuing this. And thank you, Ari, Van Bishop, Arno, everybody else I'm forgetting to mention. So, thank you. Yes, thanks, Arno. Thank you very, very much for the direct link. I do appreciate that. So, see you next week, everyone.